A very warm welcome to all of you on JK Diksha. Students, let's study science today. Come on, let's have some fun with science. The topic of our discussion is experiments with water, class 5th, chapter 4th and part 1. The learning objectives of this chapter are: number 1, why do objects float? And number 2, why do objects sink? Let us now study about float. Float means to rest or move on the surface of liquid. The examples of liquids are water, milk, juice, kerosene, oil, etc. Let us take the example of water as liquid. Things which are lighter than water will float on water, such as oil, wood, and wax. Students, let us now move on to the definition of sink. Sink means to go down under the surface of liquid. बच्चों, अगर हम आसान भाषा में इसका मतलब जानना चाहें तो सिंक मतलब हुआ डूबना और फ्लोट मतलब हुआ तैरना। चलो बच्चों, अब हम आगे बढ़ते हैं। अरे ये क्या? आलू पूरी, यमी यमी इन माय टमी। बच्चों, आयशा की मम्मी ने ब्रेकफास्ट में आयशा के लिए आलू पूरी बनाई है। यम्मी। आलू पूरी देख के आयशा किचन में गई। वहाँ उसकी मम्मी पूरियां बेल रही थी, गोल गोल पूरियां, गोल गोल। उसके बाद आयशा की मम्मी ने पूरी को तेल में डाला। जैसे ही तेल में डाला, तेल में पूरी डूब गई और थोड़ी ही देर में बच्चों यह पूरियां पकने के बाद तेल के ऊपर तैरने लगी। ऐसा क्यों हुआ बच्चों? In the first case, the puri sank in oil because it was heavier than the oil. In the second case, the puri started floating on the oil because it became lighter than the oil. Aisha took some dough and rolled it into a ball. She flattened it and put it in a bowl of water. Alas! What did she see? She saw it sank to the bottom and stayed there. In the next step, students, Aisha took a puffed puri in a bowl of water. And what did she see? She saw that the puri started floating on water. So students, the puri which was uncooked, it sank to the bottom and stayed there. And the puri which was puffed, it started floating on the water. After having breakfast, Aisha's mother told her to take the bath. As soon as Aisha went to take a bath, what did she do? She accidentally dropped the soap into the bucket of water. Oops! And see students, what happened? The soap sank to the bottom of the water in the bucket. Aisha removed the soap from the bucket of water and now she added a soap case into the bucket of water. And students, see what happens here? The soap case floats on the water. After this, Aisha gently put the soap in the soap case. She saw that the case continued to float even with the soap in it. So students, what did we learn today? We learned that the objects that are lighter than water or any other liquid will float on it, whereas the objects that are heavier than water or any other liquid will sink. Students, after watching these videos, you will be able to define sink and float. So students, this was the first part of experiments with water. In the next part, we will do some experiments and see which objects float in water and which objects sink in water. Till then students, stay home and stay safe in this pandemic. Bye-bye.